Hello, my great and wonderful people. We welcome you all once again to our today's episode of this program. Now, we, the nation voice, the voice when they reveal the secret is when they say the government and the politician that they say they cover. And today, you get this video where we want quickly review to owner concerning Nigerians' reaction to the death and pass away of Abba Kyari. You know, yesterday we published a video concerning one man when named now Femi Fani Kayode, the audio interview when he say grant to AIT, and so many things when he say he talk concerning Abba Kyari, saying a good man, say he don't do the best to make sure say Nigeria move forward. And not be only that one, after that audio, he published about two other write-up again. Say one, he say anybody will not like wetin he talk, make a good jump for Lagoon. Any Nigerian will not like wetin he talk, any good thing when he talk about Abba Kyari, make go jump for Lagoon. And not be only that one again, still publish again, say Nigerians, say all of us, when he say he sought Abba Kyari, say we need to apologize to Abba Kyari. This one, a Femi Fani Kayode, when he say Nigerians, almost half of Nigerians put trust on. So I want proof to una say Femi Fani Kayode and even Deji Adeyanju, they follow that man, they watch him for back. Those two people. Now, people want to be say, me myself personally, I even they recommend say, na good activist now they be. I don't know say they be chameleon and also not be only chameleon, they be original politician. Politician, when I say politician, when it be say they see money like this, they feel sell their family to anything. So now it make me want to bring this video cause say, if truly say, they say, one tree not fit stand, make a forest. Say, all Nigerians, when he react for this street video, when he want was, so whether all of them now liars. Say they don't know what they did talk, they don't know what they did do. Watch this video, I'll come back for the conclusion.
Service chief, I don't want to say it. You know what's happened. You know what has happened. Now, what do you have to say concerning this?
Yeah, now it's a good news to every Nigerian. It's a good news to every peace-loving, people around the world that the man that is ruling Nigeria currently, Abba Kyari, the chief of staff of Buhari's administration, is dead. I tell you, it's a good news to everybody. We don't need to manage our word. Because as you can see, this regime is a devilish regime, and this man is one of the champions of such regime. This morning, everybody woke up to find out on the front page of newspaper that Abba Kyari, the almighty Abba Kyari of Buhari regime, is dead. The man we believe that is actually ruling Nigeria, the closest man to Buhari, the man that ousted Vice President Yemi Osinbajo from his functional position, is now dead. How do you see this situation? Does it mean God doesn't know about it? Does it mean God is not behind the righteousness or the righteous man when something like this happens? Because I can tell you that herdsmen are killing since 2017, ruralization process on course since 2017, and this man is the man that is engineering all this rubbish in this country. Abba Kyari has not seen anything wrong if the Fulani man become the true people, the best race, the first-class citizen in Nigeria. Abba Kyari is not moved. I tell you that ruralization is a situation whereby states or other part of the country cede their parcels of land for Fulani cattle rearing or for cattle colony. There is nothing wrong about it. It is some Abba Kyari. So everybody knows that fear of Abba Kyari in Buhari's administration is beginning of anybody's wisdom. Abba Kyari is a menace that is encroaching on the political landscape of Nigeria. Is a real menace.
How do you think Buhari will be feeling?
Very, very hard to see a replacement. Somebody that brought you from Kanuri and changed your face and changed the political face of the entire country is what's being in trauma. So it's passing a traumatic, let's say, situation. Is going through serious dilemma or dilemma, however I pronounce it. It's facing serious problem now. Who is going to replace this man? Is he going to pick Adam Oshomole, or maybe could Jagaban come to replace him? I don't know, but I tell you there are many that suits to be there. But we are all crossed because we don't know who is going to replace this man. Let me tell you, nobody knows Buhari's fate because this man is the closest person. But if you ask me, I'm going to tell you that. What about Daura? Daura, his kinsman, is among Buhari's kinsmen that's working close with Buhari. What is Daura's position in Aso Rock is a question that needs so much answer since over a year ago. Nobody has ever been able to give us answers to that question. What is the main position of Daura's in the Aso Rock? I tell you, my brother Mike, I even ask myself, who is going to be a replacement, a better replacement, or even just, let's say, 75 replacement to this man, Abba Kyari, that is there today. COVID virus, Lagosians. Abba Kyari, the chief of staff, is dead. I'm telling you, we are all staggering in a big situation that even mangled every question, mangles every suspicion, mangle every riddle. There is no proverbial statement that suits what happens today. Look at a man who is Nigerian vice president. Look at a man who is virtually in every government position in Aso Rock. He is the one that is ferrying the ship of affair in Nigerian political arena today. His name is Abba Kyari. Nobody ever knows that COVID-19 could even remove him. When he was, the federal government was trying to take him abroad for treatment. Let me tell you, there's no way for him. When they get to UK over there and German, they said, full stop, go back. We've not finished our own domestic problem. Why should you come over from Nigeria here in Europe to, with your own problem? That's why they just shout them back. They told them to go back. No way for them. COVID-19 is what has, I believe, been happening on earth now that has defied every solution. I think it's God that can do that. Anyway, social distancing and other instruction could bring good problem. So,
most of our great God, because the enemy of Nigeria is gone and it's gone for good. And anywhere where you go, see, my own, I know they hide my face. Both the governor of all the whole 36 states, if they want wicked their people for the state, Koro will catch all of them. And see, now I miss if I know say Koro come for business. And the business will come for so, you go complete them. See, see, no be joking matter, they tell you what you do, my man. These are the people causing problem for this country. And now, our God don't they fight for us. I talked and before. He carry Koro from Germany, come Nigeria. Now Koro don't carry and go, rest in peace. Thank God, I'm very happy. Because the man, I said that one problem of Nigeria is gone. It remain free. Because see, they know themselves. Even though all of that is hearing me, but the other one there for isolation now. If they tell them, oh, pray for them. No prayer go fit solve their problem. Because the day now, they despise God. And God is trying to take over. And Koro mentality don't come, it come for good. You know, come for poor man. See all of us, we stand here so. Nobody wait there where Koro go meet. No let them wait there for Abuja, now they carry. You understand? And so they will continue to die. If the president carry him, he go die. If the state governor carry him, he go die. In a minister, they go die. Because if this thing start for the poor man, by this time, all this thing they are saying, we will not see it. You understand? By this time, there will be a dead body as Italy, China, and America. But thank God, our God is so great. You understand? They have been trying to hide this man dead since. One man, Nnamdi Kanu said it before that the man is dead for 1 month ago. But nobody believe it. But thank God, the way they have been hiding other people dead. But this one, God have told them they could not hide it again.
The great man, Abba Kyari, is gone. How do you think the president would feel?
Thank you very much, Mr. Mike. God bless you. There is time for rejoicing, time to die, time to seek, time to die. Abba Kyari, controversial, has been for long. Even when he has a problem with Mangunu, there was a big problem for the whole country. They are the power in Aso Rock. They are the one controlling Aso Rock. It's supposed to be elected President Buhari and Vice President Osibanjo. But because of the cabal, these are the one of the cabal. That's why you see people are not mourning. I don't understand me. If Abacha did not die, Obasanjo will not come in. If Yar'Adua did not die, Jonathan will not come in. So somebody has to replace Abba Kyari. But let me tell you, in fact, Buhari, I can call this Abba Kyari a president. Yeah, a president. I'll tell you why. This man was in charge of vice president, all ministerial, everything. Our president came out and said, Abba Kyari, every report to Abba Kyari. All ministers report to Abba Kyari. Our vice president have nowhere to be found. Look at the post. They bring secretary to head COVID-19 chairman and put Osinbajo as a vice chairman economy. What is economy? Which economy is going on now? Every shop company is shut down. So to tell you, they render our own South people render useless and bring Abba Kyari. Is it the person as a minister of power that's supposed to have gone to Germany? And when he arrived in airport, they supposed to, for protocol, they are lying to go as a president without testing. If they have testing in that airport, they will discover it. He might not die. Because he's a wicked person. He's a wicked person. Now he has gone. So I believe president is mourning now. He's crying now. He's crying now. It's time. This thing, let me tell you, this coronavirus is going out the whole world for government to change their character and everybody to change their character. And this is the time a lovely Nigerians, a well-to Nigeria who has money, this is the time for them to bring out to help masses, but nobody is doing that. But this man is dead now, we should change everybody. But what I'm saying, yes, it's a cabal. A wife have been shouting, he was one of the cabal, is the number one cabal. We still have other ones there now. They own money now. This man have died since. They just hide it. They don't know what to do. I don't understand me. Because they are still looking for somebody to replace him. And our president is the problem. Why can't you look for someone for South or for East? Sort of bringing your cabal that cannot make you move forward. So that is it. Dying today is not a new. They are money in Asoro. We are not money because they are not doing the right thing. If they do the right thing, Nigeria will mourn for this man. They are not doing the right thing. Look at the palliative government, bank, Europe, America brought to them. They cannot even give to the poor. They only remain 1 week now. Before you know, they want to extend it. Extend what? Is dead, is dead. Coronavirus is form of malaria. If that man is doing well, so far recovery now. We have almost people, almost 100 something that recover. Why can't he recover? Because he's not doing the right thing. I don't understand. He's not supposed to go to that Germany.
Thank you so much. What's your own view about this?
What do you call him? Service chief to Buhari? He's a service thief. He's not a minister. He's not elected. I mean, he exerts power. He exerts power more than the president. And I see him as Nebuchadnezzar of Nigeria. You see how Nebuchadnezzar climbed up to the top, and you see how God bring him down. You see his son Ben-Hazan, how he take the cup of the Lord, his father carried from Jerusalem, cook food to his concubines, how lost they drink. The same night God pronounced to him, he fall. That's the same pronouncement God pronounced to Abba Kyari. And if you watch, this coronavirus or COVID-19 is a blessing to a blessing disguise to we common Nigerians. Now it's a judgment of God to Nigerians, to other people it's a sickness, but to Nigerian government it's a judgment. The anger of God have descended upon them. Now Abba Kyari, I don't know how to qualify him. Abba Kyari is the devil, Satan that controlling Buhari. The so-called Buhari. Abba Kyari is the devil. It's the Satan controlling him. Abba Kyari is a monster to Nigeria. Abba Kyari is a devouring bear to Nigeria, to Nigerians. Abba Kyari hold Nigeria ransom, squeezing it with Ndaura and so many other people. Abba Kyari single-handedly remove Osinbajo, elected vice president, and be acting as vice president. Abba Kyari will wrote and read to Buhari. Buhari will come and carry paper like an illiterate, reciting what Abba Kyari told him to do. he'll be doing it. Now, this is to tell you that God is above every other human being. That God is in control. This is serve lesson to all of them. And mostly, the Northerners, Hausa Fulani, this is serve lesson to them that God is angry with them. Now, see how they're treating the Southerners. Look at the money they brought for intervention package to the people. See how they're sharing it into the north. Then this woman, Minister of Humanitarian Affairs, yes, and let him learn a lesson from Abba Kyari. One day God will visit them.
What do you think will be the president's action at this point in time, and how do you think the president will feel?
First and foremost, I'll say the president felt bad because the news came to him as a very shocking one, and the president did not expect this at this trying time. This is the time that Nigeria is still battling with pandemic, with the issue of COVID-19, and the president lost one of his own right hand person. So it shows, to me, see, I don't feel pity for him because this man, Abba Kyari killed himself. Osinbajo was the one that was supposed to go for the trip. Osinbajo was supposed to go to Germany and strike deal with what they call with this company, Siemens. But instead, the same stupid man, Abba Kyari, choose to go sideline Osinbajo because of what greed, self-centered. And when he got there, he got the disease. Thank God for him. Instead of me, this man was supposed to die. Osinbajo was supposed to die. He now took the death. Now the death has been possible to him now. Possible now, Shebi now. Today he has died. He is no more. To me, I think it is Nigerians are now celebrating what's it called, Independent Day. Nigeria has now gotten freedom today. It's not remaining those two persons again. Two persons now, two prominent individuals that the wrath of God is to fall on. All the old Indian medics that were being hired just to come and treat Abba Kyari. 15 medics, Chinese medics. They all flew in abroad just to come and treat him. But now, still, Abba Kyari is nowhere. So let this serve as what? Deterrent. Let this serve as what? Deterrent. Just all our lawmakers now. Let them do the right thing. Nigerians are not money, no. Nigerians are happy. We are not money, no. We are happy. They will go one after the other, one by one. They shall go.
It's no longer news that the service chief, I'm talking about the head of service chief of the Federation, Abba Kyari, is dead. Now, would you say it's a loss to the president or the entire nation?
Thank you very much, Mr. Mike. I remain Chigozie. Like my colleague Ralph have just said, that where Nigeria is looking for his replacement. In the first place, why should you look for his replacement? That we must ask a fundamental question: was his presence felt? His presence was not felt by Nigerians positively. His presence was a menace, a thorn in the flesh of Nigerians. He hijacked the corridor of power, using such privilege to inflict pain on Nigerians. So his presence is never felt. His absence means nothing to us. What we are looking forward is to see Nigeria move forward. Within the corridor of power, there are still cabals, those who will not let go, who are still among these cabals. So I am still looking forward, believing God that one day salvation will come to Nigerian masses. As he claimed to be the Almighty, in quote, Abba Kyari, just to be dislodged by a single tiny creature, coronavirus. Notwithstanding his pomposity and aggrandizement and sarcasm. So I really appreciate God who is vindicating the cause of the voiceless, the cause of the masses who have been downtrodden, neglected. I thank God, despite the accumulation of dollars, billions of dollars and pounds that could not save him. I think this should send a lesson to other politicians who think that the world belongs to them. You know that you are just a temporal abode. I mean, you are just a pilgrim on earth. You should be informed that life belongs to God. And when you have the opportunity to help advance the cause of humanity, to alleviate the problems of people, as you have been entrusted by virtue of your position, you should use it judiciously, effectively to impact life, not just to build up, I mean, your muscles and your mansions and all that. One day you are going to leave them. Abba Kyari is the best language, is the best message for Jagaban, is the best message for Daura, is the best message for our senators, is the best message for our House of Representatives, is the best message for everyone elected into ministerial positions. You are meant to serve the public. You are meant to, I mean, make life better than you met it. Make the earth habitable. Make people feel the sense of belonging. Because one day you will pass through this life, and what you will be remembered for is what you have done, your service to humanity, how you are able to make life, the life you meet along your path of travel or pilgrim better. Abba Kyari has no good record. People are rejoicing. Imagine people, the entire Nigeria should have been in the state of mourning. And now people are rejoicing because they see him as a menace. They see him as a problem to the progress of Nigeria. Nigeria is more divided by his actions. Nigeria is more, I mean, ethnic line divided. Nigeria is religiously divided as a result of his action. And that does not speak better of him. Thank God that the story is before us. No matter how long it takes them to hide the truth will one day surface.
Everybody is talking about Abba Kyari. Abba Kyari is the chief of staff. Today he's gone. Killed by COVID-19. That is a sign that everybody has to be careful. Be careful the way you live your life. Be careful how you treat people. Be careful the things you say. Abba Kyari did not perform well. Abba Kyari acted wrongly in several ways. But today is gone. Abba Kyari did very wrong. Today we are celebrating Abba Kyari's death because of the way he lived his life. Did not live well, did not give good policies that will make Nigeria to move forward. Today is a different story. Look at the palliative they introduced. Nobody has received anything here in Lagos. Most people have not received anything here in Lagos. So the government have made the promises that not been fulfilled. Therefore, I want to say that COVID is a lesson to the people in government. They should take care of the poor ones. They should be careful the kind of policies they introduce. God bless.
All right, my great and wonderful people. I believe say all of you don't watch that video. The reason why BC I dey bring all this information come not past BC Deji Adeyanju. Every Nigerians when they follow Deji Adeyanju, make them they very, very careful. And not be only they careful, this man now another one traitor, chameleon, when they say we still get for inside Nigeria. As though they use small, they follow that man. And I will try to make sure say at the watch and I will bring every information and fact come outside against as in for the life of this man. Because ever since when he be say Kyari the sick, I know a lot of things when he be say this man don't write out. I no want just the get time for him for the now. Until Femi Fanikayo, the one he be say me myself, I think say Nãīl will be the savior. I don't know say politician anything when he get to do with politician, no say na politician. Only two people I still there outstanding for these two people. Two people. Omoyele Sowere even this very death of this man, so you will see the interview when it be say Sowere grant. It don't reach 2 interview 3 when it be say Sowere don't grant since the death of this man. You will still see now waiting in the talk now in the talk. The last interview when Sowere grants, I will show una now. Watch this video. Say, make we not allow, and as Nigeria, let this death of this man, Abba Kyari, destabilize the focus of Nigeria. Watch this interview. I'll come back for the conclusion.
What I would say is general, and that people should not allow the death of a member of the ruling class to distract them from socio-political issues. This is, well, you can say an unnatural death that came about as a result of the negligence of the health system that we have always fought for. We, as a matter of fact, made it part of our demands that all Nigerians should be afforded free health care. And I've also always warned our leaders, both, when I would say our leaders, the people leading Nigeria, to create a country that could be comfortable for them, a country that could take care of them also, where they are either in conventional need of healthcare or emergency need of healthcare. What has happened is a lesson to all, that when you live in a country, make it comfortable in case you have nowhere to run to, and that's always been our position. So I do not feel bitter that the Malam who is late might have contributed to my detention or torture or any of the things that happened to me in the last 5 or 6 months now. Because there's never been the case that the death of a bad guy in Nigeria made Nigeria a better country. Otherwise, the death of Abacha would have led us into El Dorado, or the death of Yar'Adua, or Moritala. A lot of president or head of states have died in this country, and the country has been it has been in the same condition, because it's not the problem of just one bad guy, it's the problem of a bunch of bad guys. And unfortunately, most of them live very long. They live very long, and they're still around. So it's a socio-political issue from which we should not allow the death of one person distract us from our goal, our focus, which is to liberate our country.
All right, una see who be human rights activists. Una see the vision and the word when it be say this man or Yøu Sowere talk. Yes, not be say he no feel say somebody die, but he know the purpose why in the fight, and he still bring down as a reflection. Say now because of this one, all of us the battle say make they restore health care for Nigeria, make them make things right for Nigeria. See the result when it be say he get now. See, you see person when it be say yes, he get people, get Nigerians for heart, even when he sleep, when he wake up, when he waka. Now these people when it be say they get right to live good life for foreign land, they abandon and go suffer for the purpose of the masses. No be because now the man when he be say he did well to do. Even as we talk now, over 6 to 7 months now, he never meet his family. His family they America, but if they suffer all this one, something when he be say no be money they make and they suffer. If they suffer because of waiting he know say Nigerians supposed to they deserve the way when he be say Nigeria need to be treated. Now this kind of people, and still another man, this one man protest Archbishop Samson Mustafa. I don't publish the video several times. Even when this man still died, I still publish the interview when it say this Archbishop still grants. This one are people when it say from their talk you will know say these people as in now Nigerians and no say Nigerians even though say now midnight they're ready to stand for our people. So this very coronavirus, it bring a lot of revelations to Nigerians, and after these seasons, say Nigerians still do follow these people, because I don't see one poster that day for internet say Deji Adeyanju say if they contest, it will be presidential aspirant for 2023. I see and I laugh. And now every day now they grant whether na Easter grant COVID-19 interview or I don't know briefing as a Nigeria minister of health. And they look this man, they laugh. Nigerians still they work out, they follow this kind of people. When we want the wise, sometimes after they talk, say, not be white people, not be they enslave us. Now we they enslave ourselves. Now we they use our hand, they cause to ourselves. Because this 21st century, this 21st century, so it don't reach the time when it be say we're supposed to be wise. Because now the stand when we stand, now it will determine the way when it be say other people will take relate to us. But we no one wise. We no one take a stand. Even when we see a korokoro, we still close our eyes to the follow like Mumu. Now it make us see the way we did today. I will leave una make una share una opinion with me for the comment section. I really want to appreciate una. I know say this video, it don't take a long time, more than the time when it be say we expect. But I need to just do it like this so that I feel pass across to una the message when it be say I need to pass across. Thank you so much. God bless you. I beg, make you not forget to help us share this message so that it will reach every one of us all over the world. And as you do so, God Almighty will bless you all in Jesus' mighty name. Amen. I will see you again when I see you. Remember, we love you all. Bye-bye.